Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. Chris, we've seen the hype, we've seen the build-up, and now it's time for the main event. Last man standing championship match for the Metro Pro TV title.
Yes, we have been waiting for this day for weeks, for months. New music for Derek Stone.
He's not dancing his way down to ringside either.
No, he's obviously going to be serious here, Dave, because this is for the Metro Pro TV title, like you said. And after that last match, we haven't seen Derek Stone in, what, a couple of months now? After Trevor Murdock put him through that table, and Derek Stone continued to fight. Now, I think Derek Stone, for the most part, is, maybe not the brightest guy. And he wasn't the brightest guy when he got up after he, punctured his lung, broke some ribs. Trevor Murdock pins him, but he gets this rematch, so we'll see what he does with it.
Maybe it's just me, but it looks like he's still walking a little gingerly, maybe holding those ribs. You mentioned broken ribs in the last match, and actually the first time we've seen Derek Stone since that match. Yeah, you wonder what kind of shape he's in physically, even though he's had a couple months to recover from those serious injuries.
Well, obviously, broken ribs, nothing to fool around with. It takes a long time for those to fully heal, and yes, he does look like he is favoring that left side. Like I said, a couple of broken ribs, punctured lung. Here comes the television champion now, Trevor Murdock. He's pretty serious, too.
Yeah, Bull Schmidt not coming down to ringside with Trevor, at least not yet. Hopefully this will be a fair one-on-one fight. And in case you've never seen a last man standing match, the rules are pretty simple. The first man who can't answer a 10 count inside the ring be the winner. It has to be inside the ring. There's no pinfall, no disqualification, no count out. So as soon as one of those guys cannot get up, Chris, it's all said and done.
Yes, it's sort of like, you have to look at it sort of like a boxing match. I mean, there's no pinfalls. Basically, you just have to beat your opponent down so hard that they will stay down for a 10-second count. That's the only way you can win the match. And in Metro Pro Wrestling, the last man standing has to be in the ring. And here we go, Derek Stone. And Dave, you know this is not going to be a lot of technical maneuvers because there's a lot of bad blood between these two guys.
This will be a street fight, no doubt about it. We saw it here. Murdock hurt his hand and Derek Stone underneath his jacket. Maybe he was pretending like he was hurt, playing a little possum, so Murdock would go for the gut there and hit that frying pan.
Well, I guess Derek Stone was, he knows the rules well. He knows there's no disqualification, coming down with a frying pan underneath his jacket. Trevor Murdock just trying to go after his midsection.
Neither guy even had a chance to get off their warm-up gear. Now Stone finally has his off, and man, you hear the aggression and the revenge on this guy's mind here tonight after the vicious assault he took a couple months ago.
Well, this is the match all these fans came to Turner Rec Center to see. Derek Stone sporting a new look. And definitely, the bad blood between Derek Stone and Trevor goes years back. But not to mention, like we said, going through that table and just having no care for his career or life, basically, Trevor Murdock for Derek Stone.
Murdock whipped into the corner. Now Stone follows up with a big drop kick to the chest.
Well, I'd say those ribs are healed pretty well. Doing a drop kick like that in the corner, I think Derek Stone, the big man, looking pretty good right now. Trevor Murdock, yes, as you said, Dave, Bull Schmidt not out here because Commissioner Strider already said that if Bull Schmidt comes out, there will be consequences to pay. So, yes, Trevor Murdock coming out by himself. And so, it's mano-a-mano.
You know, Trevor Murdock has plenty of motivation. One, to hold on to that TV title. Big boot to the face there, but gotta wonder if Stone has more on the line, trying to come back from that nearly career-ending injury, trying to finally get revenge and get that title he's been chasing all these months.
Well, there goes Trevor just raking the face of Derek Stone with his elbow pad and the tape. But you know what, Dave? Yeah, like you said, this is a huge match, maybe even more for Derek Stone, because if he loses this match, he does not deserve another television title shot for, I don't know, ever maybe.
I sadly agree with you. He's been working his way to this match and has definitely fared well in previous matchups against Trevor Murdock, but with a couple losses his last couple times out, this might be too much if he loses another.
And there goes Trevor just taking off some of his tape and just choking out Derek Stone against Turnaround's fair play, Dave.
Like you said, no DQ. It's a smart thing to do. I don't really like it, but it makes sense.
There's the frying pan sitting there, shades of what Derek Stone will do to you, I guess. So Trevor Murdock doesn't care what he uses.
Not only is this the first ever last man standing match here in Metro Pro Wrestling, it's, you know, arguably the biggest match ever in Metro Pro history. This is just a monumental match here for the title.
Definitely, in the short history of Metro Pro Wrestling, this is definitely up there. Obviously, the tournament final to crown the first champion, which was Trevor Murdock, was huge. But this is a match that people have been waiting for weeks because Derek Stone, obviously everyone's seeing what he went through, stretchered to the back, everyone worried about his health. And now they're going back outside, and this is what happened last time. They go outside, and Derek Stone was hurt for weeks, for months. Trevor Murdock taking it back to the fans.
Fans clearly concerned. Stone poked to the eyes, now picking up Trevor Murdock, slamming him down on the chairs here on the floor.
Well, thankfully, Trevor got his knee up there and got to bridge it over the top of that chair. Otherwise, he could have been crashing down in some of that metal there. But, man, fans starting to get out of the way as Derek and Trevor continue to fight on the floor here at Turner Rec.
Another poke to the eyes, now a big left-handed roundhouse punch to the head.
Like I said, Dave, throw out any kind. Both these guys have technical wrestling skills, but it's not going to happen today. Derek Stone with the chair.
Oh, right to the head, and Murdock goes crashing to the hardwood floor.
Well, you know, this is some ruthless aggression by Derek Stone. We haven't really seen this side of Derek Stone. I would like to make fun of him. He dances around like a fool, but he's not doing that tonight.
Well, he's got payback on his mind, and another huge chair shot to the head. And I don't think anyone watching Metro Pro Wrestling will forget the vicious assault that Derek Stone took a couple months ago.
No,
I think that might explain his actions here tonight.
Definitely not Trevor Murdock, who is now feeling the brunt of his revenge right now. Derek Stone says one more chair shot, and here we go.
Maybe third time's the charm here, but not for Trevor Murdock. Oh, my God.
Some of the fans bringing weapons of their own. A kid over there having a cookie sheet to use. So 3 chair shots by Derek Stone to Trevor Murdock. And look at this, Dave. Look, blood spots on the ground. Trevor Murdock's busted open.
Oh. And Stone smartly getting him back to the ring. We mentioned it earlier. This cannot end with a count out or anything outside the ring. It has to be 10 count inside the ring. And Derek Stone wisely, after inflicting a lot of damage here outside, trying to get Murdock, a bloody Trevor Murdock, back into the ring.
And look at that. The proverbial crimson mask just coming over the face there of Trevor Murdock. And look at that. He is cut deep there, Dave. And Derek Stone, like you said, doing the smart thing, getting him back in the ring, because that's the only way the title can change hands. In fact, that's the only way the match can end, because there's no other way the match can end outside of a 10 count. Ref up to 5
count,
now.
yeah, going on right now. Can Murdock find his way up to his feet? Gushing blood, but it looks like he will be able to make his way up and continue in this match. Well, yeah, it looks like he will. Just barely, though.
Dave, I have seen Trevor Murdock in a lot of matches. Personally, I've never seen him bleed really at all, but not nearly this much, if ever. And Trevor definitely down on his back now. Derek Stone, what, making motion? He's going to the top rope?
Well, you got to wonder about this. You got to wonder where he's at physically after a couple months off. This could be it if he hits this move. Oh, he went for the big frog splash and just didn't hit anything but the mat.
Well, thankfully, Trevor got out of the way, so still some brain cells left from Trevor Murdock, even though he's bleeding everywhere. And where's he going now? To the stage he goes.
Don't know if he's in his right mind here, stumbling away from the ring, but bringing a ladder back.
Hey, it doesn't matter. All the weapons coming out tonight. Cookie sheets, ladders, chairs, it doesn't matter. What, Trevor Murdock now putting it up on the second rope, using that as a little bridge for, let's see, Derek Stone finally getting up to his feet.
Murdock kicks him in the face, now throwing him, right into the ribs, into the ladder there, Chris, those broken ribs.
Exactly, that's exactly where he's been. Obviously, a lot of pain been going through for the last 2 months for Derek Stone right in that region. Now, like I said earlier, I think he's basically come around and healed for the most part, because we've been seeing some major moves on his part. His cookie sheet is batting the head of Derek Stone.
That happened to you a couple times back in college.
It did, but it wasn't that kind of cookie sheet.
You know, Derek Stone, I'll give some credit to Trevor Murdock, as Stone was seen there in a lot of pain, and sounds like, again, struggling to catch his breath. You wonder how bad those ribs are still hurt. But Murdock scouted him well. He went right for that injured body part.
My goodness, look at Trevor Murdock. I've never seen him do this, Dave. This is amazing.
Just a scary sight. Looks like a horror movie as you stare at that bloody face.
Hey, Trevor can fly.
Off the top rope. Oh, what a cross body block.
Look at that, just taking down Derek Stone again. You know what, the blood, you would think the blood would get in the eyes and the face of Trevor Murdock. It'd be hard to go to the top rope and hit a move like that, but no, he pulls it off. That's why he is the Metro Pro Television Champion.
And again, no pinfall. Murdock maybe could have gone for the pin there in a regular match, but now going to have to make his way back up to his feet. Fortunately, the count is broken by Derek Stone rolling out of the ring. But look, Stone's not in any good shape right now.
Trevor following Stone out to the crowd again and again, Dave. They cannot win it out here, but I guess it doesn't matter. They'll continue to inflict pain out here with the crowd. Now Trevor, it's like he's going to look at the shot of the groin right there on Derek Stone.
Right to the family jewels.
We saw Strider and Murdoch do this months ago.
What's he going to do here? Trevor Murdock with a big running boot to the face. Stone goes crashing down to the hard floor.
You know who I feel sorry for right now? The person that's going to have to use the Windex and the rag to clean up all this blood. Trevor Murdock and Derek Stone, look at the crowd just surrounding them. This is like a street fight.
Murdock just dragging Derek Stone back up to his feet.
Here we go.
What's he going to do here?
Looks like he's setting him up for a suplex. On the floor out here at Turner Rec Center.
Could be a devastating move.
Did you hear that?
It.
The thud that made. Derek Stone, obviously not a small man, so his back just coming down like a pancake there on Turner Rec's hardwood floor.
Well, you'd think something had to break there, and I don't think it was the hardwood floor. Heard the thud, the cracking noises. Derek Stone smashed down here on the hardwood.
Trevor Murdock just flowing, the blood flowing everywhere. Look, getting in his eye, trying to get it out of the way so you can actually see what he's doing. A fan offering him a cane now to use.
Oh, no.
The guy must hate Derek Stone, giving it to Trevor Murdock.
Oh, again, right to the ribs. That injured midsection, and now Murdock again, a vicious assault, just choking out Derek Stone.
Well, here they go, back to the ring where it belongs, so we can have a winner. But no, Trevor's going to inflict some more pain with that cane.
Oh, thank God.
It didn't even break. What's that made of, titanium?
And now Stone with a running clothesline, but both these competitors in a horrible shape.
Somebody threw out a belt, and now Derek Stone's picked it up, and he's going to whip him like a government mule.
Man, we've seen some hardcore matches here at Metro Pro Wrestling, but I think this is the most intense, vicious match we've ever seen, Chris.
You know, it's amazing the different styles and different techniques that these guys can wrestle. And you talk about MMA and guys having different techniques in that. I mean, both these guys can be high flyers, they can be technical wrestlers, or they can go street fight, hardcore style like they are tonight in this last man standing match. This is an amazing match so far. But I hope Trevor continues to be the champion.
Man, it's almost hard to watch. These guys just really laying it all on the line, and both have taken a ton of punishment here thus far.
Derek Stone throwing Trevor back into the ring now. There is a chair in there that Stone threw in, so we'll see if that comes into use. But Stone coming back in, and Stone telling the ref to start the count. You know, look at the wobbly legs of Derek Stone.
And taking a few seconds here just to recover in the corner. Can Murdock make it up, or could this be it?
The blood, the medical attention he's going to have to receive after this match. I mean, Trevor is really bleeding.
Gotta be careful here. One misstep and Murdock will lose the title here. Trying to make his way up to his feet. He's done it.
He's back up, and now Derek Stone attacking as soon as he gets up.
I was going to say not for long, but somehow Murdock able to keep his feet and keep fighting. What's he going to do here?
What's this? Let's look at this move. Oh my, that's the last call. It sort of looks like a sunset bomb. Last call by Trevor Murdock. And in a regular match, Dave, that puts plenty of men out. But like
how
you
was
said,
he able to pull that off?
Like you said, you can't go for the pinfall. So is that good enough for a 10 count?
He's taken so much abuse and so much punishment. I can't believe he could pull off that move on such a heavyweight with Derek Stone. What a move this late in the match.
Derek Stone getting to his knees at the 7 count now. Finally gets up at 8. These two behemoths battling it out in the middle of the ring now.
Murdock, shots to the face, but Stone with a poke to the eyes. There another.
Just blood everywhere. It's getting all over his eyes.
Like you said, that chair is going to be involved at some point. You'd have to think. Maybe it's
What's
right
this?
here.
A pile driver onto the chair? Oh. Did you see him bounce off the chair, Dave?
That's got to be it. I don't know if anyone can get up from that. I don't know if Stone can get up at this point.
Trevor's not in the ring. Trevor's not. Don't start the count yet. He's on the apron.
Stone looks like he's trying to drag Murdock back in, but Trevor Murdock, wily veteran, using his smarts there, able to stop the count by staying outside.
Well, Derek picking up the chair again. What's he going to do now?
I don't think he's going to have a seat here. I think he's looking to have another high-impact move if his legs can stay under him.
Derek Stone, yeah, he's got jello legs over there too. Now Trevor fighting back off the apron.
Another poke to the eyes, punch to the face, now to the gut by Derek Stone.
And Murdock in a very precarious position there. Look, Derek Stone, what's he going to do here? Pulling him in over the chairs. He got a DDT, an elevated DDT onto the chair.
Oh. Unbelievable. And the crowd here at Turner Rec Center just in awe of what they've seen thus far in this match.
This has been an amazing match, but I got to give it to Derek Stone. He has really taken it to the champion. Both men now up to a 4 count, neither one of them moving.
I think that move took a lot out of Derek Stone as well.
Are either of them going to get up? Derek Stone.
Stone's made his way up to his feet just barely.
Trevor just fell down to the ground.
He did it, Chris.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. In one of the greatest matches in Metro Pro Wrestling history, and Derek Stone has got revenge, and he has won the Metro Pro Championship.
Trevor Murdock obviously blinded by just the flowing blood into his eyes, Dave. That has to be the reason that he couldn't get up. Derek Stone winning the Metro Pro Television Championship in a last man standing match against Trevor Murdock, when Trevor couldn't answer the 10 count.
What a gutsy performance by both these competitors, but you have to feel good. I don't like this here, Chris, but you understand Derek Stone looking for revenge. You have to feel good for him after all these months, trying to fight back from the injuries and able to finally scale the mountain and get the championship.
Well, there's Bull Schmidt coming out to help Trevor Murdock out, but did you see the ruthless? You know, this is a change. I've seen a change in Derek Stone, Dave. I mean, his aggression here has turned from happy-go-lucky guy to just beating the crap out of guys even after the match is over. That's not something we used to see from Derek Stone.
A lot of the wrestlers from backstage now making their way to the ring, and I think they're happy as well for Derek Stone. It's been a long, hard road, but he's finally the Metro Pro Television Champion.
You know, Commissioner Strider coming out and raising his hand and pointing to him. We all know that Commissioner Strider loves Derek Stone. They're old-time friends. He's so happy Trevor Murdock lost his title tonight to Derek. And all these guys coming out here, and I just feel bad for Trevor Murdock.
You gotta feel good for Derek. Come on, man. Somewhere in your little small Grinch heart, you feel good for Derek Stone.
It was a brutal match. I do give it to Derek Stone for winning the match. I just feel bad for Trevor. I mean, all that blood that he shed tonight, you know how much that title means to him, Dave. And to see Derek Stone have it now is obviously going to eat at him until he gets his next title shot against Stone.
Well, we know we haven't seen the last of Trevor Murdock. He's arguably the best wrestler here in the Metro Pro stable. And just like the last time we saw Derek Stone and the vicious beating he took, we hope Trevor Murdock will be okay long term, because boy, he took a beating here tonight at Turner Rec Center.
Well, Derek Stone, your new Metro Pro Wrestling Television Champion, getting applause from his fellow wrestlers and the fans here in Turner Rec Center. Congratulations to Derek Stone. Trevor Murdock, I'm sure you're going to use your rematch clause to get another shot at that TV title right there.
What a great match. Derek Stone, the new Metro Pro TV Champion. Thanks for tuning in to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports.